Hey, Warren Eckstein here. I get this question all the time. When do you consider your dog or cat a senior pet? So many of my listeners over the years adopt senior dogs and senior cats or have a senior dog or a senior cat and say, when is my dog or cat really a senior? Since senior pets often require special care, it can be really helpful to know when your dog or cat is considered part of that senior age group. Pets are generally considered seniors, I hate to say this, but the last 25% of their life. Here's the statistics. If you have a cat, generally speaking, around 10 or 11 years old, they're considered as senior cats. Maybe just as spry as they were when a year old, but 10 or 11 years old, they're considered seniors. When it comes to dogs, small dogs, those are dogs are less than 20 pounds, 8 to 11 years. That's what's considered a senior pet. Now remember, all of these numbers are just numbers. Some dogs get older earlier, just like people, and some dogs can be 13 years old and look like puppies. But that's the rule of thumb. Now, medium-sized dogs, those are dogs 20 to 50 pounds, 8 to 10 years old is considered a senior pet. Large dogs, 50 to 90 pounds, 8 to 9 years, and giant breeds over 90 pounds, 6 to 7 years. I love the big dogs, the Irish Wolfhounds, the Mastiffs, but their lifespan's relatively short. So a lot of things to take into consideration here. Senior pets like senior people. If you keep them mentally stimulated, if you keep them physically stimulated, and it's really important to make sure when you get an older dog or an older cat to have more frequent veterinary visits. And here's why. Years ago, it was a little bit different, but nowadays there are so many modern veterinary techniques that can keep your dogs and your cats healthier for longer. Early diagnosis can make all the difference in the world. So knowing when your dog or cat is considered a senior is important. You should have these conversations with your vet as well. But it's really important also as a good pet owner to make sure you watch your dog or your cat's behavior. And if you notice any changes, jot those down. Those changes may not mean much to you, not using the litter box the same way, not eating the same way, sleeping more, but may mean a lot to your veterinarian. So making sure that you make some changes when you have a senior dog or a senior cat is important, but also just to understand that our dogs and cats get older. And it's difficult for some people, especially if you've had the dog or cat when it was younger. It's hard to admit or even see it as an older dog or an older cat, but it's important to take a look and say, you know what, we've been together a long time now, maybe you need some special care. Senior pets, senior dogs, senior cats, I love them all, but you know what, take into consideration they are seniors and you may have to make some changes in their life, just like you would in your own life if you become a senior as well. I'm Warren Eckstein.